So, do you bring your friends up here?
Because you and I had this debate about the 100 genders. And I made the point, if literally you can now identify in 100 different ways your gender, including two-spirit person and all this other stuff, then I'm entitled to identify as a two-spirit penguin. In other words, there are no limits. And what's interesting is you want me to respect all those 100 genders, however ludicrous some of them are, but you...
Yeah, it's sort of like that with my family. I'm kind of the pigeon of the house, just because I'm the youngest.
You have zero respect for my right to identify myself in any way I see fit. So, in other words...
I guess so. I'm seen and heard pretty much. But then I get sent to my room a lot, too.
Rule for you, you say everyone's entitled to say they can be whatever they want. But the moment I decide...
Did you have any kids?
...that I want a penguin, you go absolutely nuts and want to control how I self-identify.
That's not how it works.
That is the point I'm making. That is not transphobic. It's exposing a flaw in your position.
No offense. That seems like sort of a dumb thing to do.
There are few people who have been louder and prouder about promoting gay rights on television than I have relentlessly on this programme.
Maybe they're just too busy. Maybe they don't forget about you, but they forget to remember you. I don't think people mean to forget. I think it just happens. My grandfather says, my head wasn't screwed on, I'd leave it on the school bus.
To zero credit for people like you, right?
I mean, I don't think not hating gay people...
I understand that. I used to have this really nice pair of rollerblades. I was afraid if I wore them, I'd wreck them. So I kept them in a box. And you know what happened? I outgrew them. I never wore them once outside. I just wore them in my room a couple times.
Nobody has been louder and prouder in promoting trans rights, right? And India will confirm that.
They're kind of the same thing. If you aren't going to use your heart, then what's the difference if it gets broken? If you just keep it to yourself, maybe it'll be like my rollerblades. When you do decide to try it, it won't be any good. You should take a chance. Got nothing to lose.
Because she's seen it and she's responded to it.
I think so. Your heart might still be broken, but it isn't gone. If it was gone, you wouldn't be this nice.
And come on and debated it with me. So when you call me racist, homophobe, I've seen all the stuff on Twitter in the last 2 days, right? This debate about me. Apparently I'm racist, I'm transphobic, I'm bigoted, I'm homophobic. It's all baloney. It's actually baloney. What I think should be happening is this whole gender debate, to me, has got completely out of control.